Hey, I'm Skyler Woodward, and I'm two-time Moscone Cup MVP, and you're watching Railbirds TV.
Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. All right, we have a round 8 match for you guys from the 2020 Derby City Classic. 9-ball, that is. We have Vann Corteza versus Mika Immonen, and I am being joined by two-time Moscone Cup MVP, Skyler Woodward. Thanks for joining, Sky. How you doing today?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm just having a good time watching all this great pool, and hopefully all our viewers are enjoying it too, because we've been watching some good pool playing going on. All right, our players. Vann Corteza, sponsored by 3 Seconds Cases, Deveni Hughes, and Japan Navigator. Comes into this match undefeated. His opponent, the Iceman, Mika Immonen, does have one loss to Corey Duell, so his tournament life on the line. So you might be wondering, if Mika has one loss, Vann Corteza has 0 losses, how can they be playing each other's? Because, this isn't the finals. They wouldn't be playing each other to the finals, right? Well, no, that's not how Derby City works. It's a single elimination bracket with an option for a single rebuy. So every round, everybody that's still left, they pair them off, and then everything gets shuffled up again. People will rebuy if they need to rebuy, shuffle up, play again, keep doing that over and over till there's one player left. Mika giving a little lesson here on the proper place to put the cue ball. So, nope, not over there, over here. See the line? It's got to be behind the line. Yeah, at Derby City, the rule is... He's going to move it again. They're going to get into a fist fight over this, aren't they? Yeah,
it's
the
like,
rule at Derby City. Sorry, go ahead.
It's like, hey, this this half inch, get it back there, get it in there, move it.
All right, they're gonna fight.
Move it this centimeter back over here. You're in the wrong spot.
Yeah, they're gonna fight over that half inch. They're gonna come to blows, I think. At Derby City, the rule is the cue ball must be entirely behind the head string. It's not the base of the ball, but the entire ball must be behind. And we are breaking from the break box, so not only does the ball have to be behind the head string, it also has to be inside the box, left to right also. All right, Mika. Looks like he's going to take on this 2-4 combination, and with this angle, that cue ball might end up going in over there behind that 8-9, unless he can go forward and maybe bump the 8. Hard to tell if he has the angle, if he can go forward and not get behind this 8-9 or not.
Yeah, I would just follow it like that. Bump it slow. It should be
nice.
Smooth sailing, I'd say. Getting on the 5 ball, 5 to the 6 is really the hardest part of this rack now, and should be easy to as long as you have an angle here, should be fine. Or an angle on the 5, I mean, not here.
Right.
Angle on the 5.
Yeah. Yeah, that 2-4 and not getting hooked behind the 8-9, that was really the biggest issue this rack, really. And now that he's past that, the rest of it, as you say, should be pretty smooth sailing. Yeah, he's got a little angle and go to the rail, back out, 8 in the other corner. It looks like he's just going to draw back 9 in the same pocket, and Mika Immonen takes first game. Vann Corteza says, that's good. And this is a race to 9. Hey, maybe I should go over these rules while he's racking. We are playing some Derby City rules 9-ball. It is going to be rack your own. The break is the winner's option. When you win, you don't have to break. You can let your opponent break. Even though you're doing rack your own, the 9 on the break still counts as a win in all 6 pockets. Jump cues are not allowed. If you want to jump, you must use your full playing cue, and 3-foul rule is in effect, as well as the 3-point break rule is also in effect. What that means is, on the break, you must drive a minimum of 3 balls into the pockets, pass the head string, or any combination thereof. Failure to do so is an illegal break. You lose your turn at the table. Even if you make 2 balls on the break, if you don't get a third one past the head string, no good. The incoming player will have the chance. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, finish your rules. You're fine.
Oh, okay. The incoming player will have the option to accept the table as is or pass it back. And if they do pass it back, you'll not have the option to push out. All right. I think we got all the... Oh, no, not yet. We're also racking with the 9-ball on the spot and breaking from the break box. All right. Now I think I got all the rules out of the way.
Yeah, I think Mika kind of slugged himself there. I think there was a gap in the back of the rack somewhere because the balls didn't really move much off his break. They all kind of stayed together.
Except for those 2 that somehow managed to get past the head string, so he did meet the requirements of the 3-point rule. But yeah, those balls didn't really spread very good, did they?
Yeah, they really didn't.
All right, well, that's a interesting push out.
I think he pushed out to where it's kind of like, look, Lee Vann, you can shoot it or I'm going to shoot it. Somebody's trying to cut this in. And I think if he misses, if he makes sure he overcuts it, he's going to get safe. As long as the cue ball doesn't hit the 8 on the way out. As long as you get past the 8. Yeah, that's a good shot there. Yeah, I think that's exactly what Mika would have done too. It was just kind of like, hey, you shoot or I'm shooting.
Yeah, that was a great shot with a nice outcome.
And of course, Mika or Lee Vann ain't giving that back. He's definitely got to shoot that. Well, he doesn't have to, but somebody like Lee Vann is definitely going to shoot that, I would say.
Yeah, 8-13 Fargo rate. I think you're supposed to shoot at that. Just coming out to the middle of the table. So play for the combination or play for the 5 in the same pocket as the 4?
I think he's gonna float over for the 5 in the same pocket. Yeah, just draw.
Yeah, he's not real happy. Let the cue ball go down a little bit low there.
I think he can just follow this. I think he can follow out of this. Go 3 rails and then come. That's about where he's pointing, is about where he'll end up, because the cue ball will probably come fairly close to the side pocket when it hits the 3rd rail. But I think he should be okay. I think he'll be fine. I don't think he'll mess with the side pocket too much. Yeah, so see, it didn't even come really close to the side, but that's where he pointed.
Yeah, that was a really nice shot. He's got a nice little angle on the 6, come back up for the 7.
Yeah, just draw straight up here, I think. Yeah, just like that.
Uh-oh. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Whew.
Oh.
Wow. See, actually, I was kind of expecting him to stay like near the other side rail to cut the 8 in and come 2 rails around for the 9. I was actually kind of surprised to see him come this way.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was gonna do also. I thought coming to this side gives you kind of the wrong angle. No, I mean not really the wrong angle, but I think he was playing off the bottom rail here and gonna come out and then have an angle on the 8 where he could draw one rail out for the 9 in the same pocket. But yeah, I think I would have stayed on that side of the table also and tried to, and then come 2 rails with the cue ball. And, and he's missed the 9 ball here. Gives Mika a chance for a 2-game lead.
Yeah, even though it's maybe not the greatest of shot at the 9, you got to be ecstatic to have any shot at the 9 because 95 out of 100 times or more, Lee Vann is going to be running out. Mika won't be getting to the table most of the time.
Yeah, for sure. Just be glad you even got another chance.
All right, Mika, 2-0. Yeah, the rule at the tournament is no conceding the 9, but you'll see a lot of players just kind of ignoring that. They're pretty lax with the rules at Derby. It's a pretty laid back environment compared to some tournaments.
Yeah, they don't like enforce it like they're not very strict about the conceding racks in this tournament, but I mean if you get an opponent, sometimes you get an opponent they ain't letting it slide. If you concede, that's 2 games. Thank you very much. And a good break
Right,
there.
this time you got,
just no shot.
unless I'm seeing the angle wrong, that looks like a pretty easy shot on the 2 on the side. Unless I'm seeing it wrong. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Maybe it's being deceiving. Maybe it's a really thin cut.
Yeah, I think definitely gonna have to shoot this. I think he's gonna make this in the side all day long.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was kind of a surprising push out by Mika there. I think maybe Mika was thinking he was leaving a harder shot than he really did.
Yeah, he left it was actually fairly. I think Lee Vann's not gonna miss that ball like hardly ever. I mean, he might miss it, but I mean, I think you can't push right there where he did.
All right, How's his speed?
A little
It's
hard.
okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
Not great, but okay.
yeah, but now he's going to have to travel. He's going to have to come he's going to hit above the side pocket here on the right side, and then go in rail and try to go under the 7 or stay above it like
Watch out for
that.
the.
But if you stay above it, you always are playing with that side pocket.
Oh yeah.
So it's not a bad idea to try to go under the 7, because if you bump the 7 coming in from that angle, it really not a lot of bad things can happen. I mean, it can, but
Mhm.
not a lot of bad things can happen.
But yeah, that two rails scratching the side. You know, I've scratched there countless times, so I know to look out for that. Is that 8 go, or does he have to play a billiard?
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to play carom. I don't think the 8 goes. It doesn't look like it does, but it might. I think he's looking at it like it does go. He's shooting it like it does go, so it must. Yeah, it definitely goes.
Answers that question. All right, Mika says that's good. Vann Corteza on the scoreboard. Makes the opening deposit into his account. Now, I've never been sure if I should call him Lee or Lee Vann.
I think he goes by Lee Vann.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Van was like a middle name, you know, like Shane Van Boning. You know, you don't call him Shane Van. So I don't. I've never been sure on that.
Yeah,
I hear a lot of people call him Lee Van, though. I do hear a lot
Yeah.
of people call him Lee Van.
Yeah, I think. Well, Shane is Shane. I think Van is like part of his last name, so it'll be Van Boning, and then Lee Vann. I think he's Lee Vann, and then the last name would be Corteza. So I think Van is part of his like first name.
Yeah. Well, then that's what I will call him. I will call him Lee Van. And if I'm wrong, well, I'm blaming Skyler.
That's fine. I mean, I'll take the blame.
All right, this is a pretty nice break. He's got a nice spread. He's made the 1. He's got a nice shot on this 2 to start. Looks like the 3 passes the 6. I think everything goes. 4 to the 5. You know, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4 to the 5 is probably going to be the key shot.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, he just wanted to come back middle table there. I don't think he wanted to come back that far. All the shots he's really messed up on, he's hit them too hard. He's overran all of his shape, so I'm sure he'll get the speed down really quick. I'm sure. Yeah, just a small angle on the 4. Don't get jacked up. Okay, that's good. Okay, he has put good angle to draw back.
That looks perfect. And then see. Well, 70. What angle? What angle are we looking for on the 7 to get to the 8? Trying to stay like up by the middle of the table, where you can just go to the rail and.
Yeah, just a small
And
angle
towards the-
just small angle so you can come over near the side pocket, or that angle like from the side pocket. Yeah, about right there. So you have a good nice shot just to draw back a hair and shoot the 9.
All right. Nice little break and run there. Ties it up 2 apiece. Race to 9. This is round 8 action. Mika comes into this match with 1 loss, so his tournament life on the line. Lee Vann currently undefeated, so he's not in danger of being eliminated.
But he's in danger of having 1 loss.
Having to reach into his pocket and pull out another $100 bill.
Yeah, right. I remember that last year. I went undefeated all the way to the finals, and I lose the first match, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I got to go buy back now. I'm in the finals. Why can't I just flip the, lag again now and just start the next match? I don't want to. They said, no, you got to walk all the way over there, pay your entry, your buyback, and then come back. I'm like,
they made you do that, huh? They made you go through all the oh, man, that's pretty funny.
I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, I said I'll pay it after, but now they're like,
Just
gotta
take
go.
I'm guaranteed money. Just take it out of my winnings.
Yeah.
All right, so Lee Vann not pushing out. He's kicking at this one. Or was that an illegal break and was passed back to him? That was an illegal break and was passed back.
Yeah, illegal
Okay,
break,
so-
passed back. And he had to kick at it.
All right, nice bank. And how's he going to get on this? How's the shape on the 2? Looks pretty good to me. I think he even has
I don't know if he got far enough for the right angle. Yeah, maybe he did. He's looking like, I
I'm
don't
tilting
know.
my head. I'm tilting my head sideways, trying to check the line here to see if he can, go forward and go to the right side of that side pocket. And I think he can.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to tilt your head sideways to tell for sure. That's what I do.
Yeah, next time I'll have to do that.
Yeah, he wants to come down here under the 5 to shoot the 5 up table because these pockets down here look like they're both blocked. Unless it goes by the 9. No, he's just playing for the side.
Yeah, and I'll just roll forward a little bit and pretty much anywhere on the 6. I mean, you can always stop, get straight on the 6, stop right there and cut the 7 in, or ideal I'd say is to go back to the other side with little angle on the 7 and then just follow back up table some for the 8.
Yep, that's what he's doing. See, you say it and they do it.
Yeah, so just follow back up. Yeah, 9 in the corner. Yeah, that's the way to get close to your work, straight in.
Yeah, he's not missing that one. All right, Mika regaining the lead, 3-2. Got a bit of back and forth going on here. I sense a tight match coming on.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is gonna be a close one. Definitely gotta we can't blink in this one.
It's all right. I like to see good close matches, so hopefully that's what we get. I like to see a lot of back and forth fighting, nip tuck, safety battles. I like watching a lot of break and runs too, but I also like the hard fought battles too.
So
Yeah,
here,
sure, just pick up the 9.
yeah. So here, probably. Man, tough position. Maybe thin. Nah, he's just going for the bank. He just all out went for the bank. He said, "Screw thinking about it. I'm just going to bank it."
Yeah, I think he got a safety out of it.
Yeah, he got away with it.
So if jump cues were allowed, this would be pretty straightforward jump, but no jump cues here. All right, good hit. And that's going to leave Mika straight in on this too. 3 balls right there. Did tie up the 9-7, and 5-8 a little bit. That 4 to the 5 is going to be kind of tricky, unless he can break him out a little bit while playing from the 3 to the 4 and still get a shot on the 4. It's probably a lot to ask out of one shot.
Yeah. I would probably. I think he's going to shoot the 2, angle for the 3, come up for the 4, and stay about where the cue ball is now for the 5 ball, and then play shape on the 6, and then try to get under the 7 or something. Because I don't like running into these balls now. I mean, if you can move the 7 ball here, if you can hit the top side of the 9 here, then you're perfect. Yes. See, well, he chose to follow through it. Yeah, he actually hit that really good. I didn't.
Well,
I
I
would have left it alone though, personally.
Mm-hmm. But it did open things up quite nicely. But yeah, that definitely could have. It could have gone wrong for sure.
Little short on that. Definitely didn't get as far as he wanted. He didn't want to have to shoot a cut shot like this. So now just follow with a touch of inside and go straight across. Yeah, maybe a hair more inside. Ooh.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, probably just thin it with a little bit of left and try to leave the 7 on the side rail and try to bring the cue ball down by the rack and then over to the side rail behind the 8 for a blocker. Yep, that looks too hard. And I think he can cross bank this ball, but got to watch the cue ball. And he might not be able to bank this ball. It's close. Might just choose to bank the 7 ball 2 rails to the end rail, maybe, or 1 rail. I don't know. He might try to cut this in the side too, maybe.
I think I kind of like the 2 rails to the end rail and behind the 8.
Yeah, that's what he chose to do, but it's hard to play good speed and make sure you keep your cue ball behind the 8. But as long as you leave it long, I mean, at least Mika's got to shoot a long shot to do something.
Yeah, if he was closer to that 7, he could have probably controlled that a lot better and got him hooked behind the 9. But from that distance, it makes everything harder.
I see him going for the bank. Yeah. Yeah, you got to go for that bank there. You can't play safe again.
No, that was sitting too good. It was screaming at him, "Bank me, bank me." Oh, he says that's good. All right. Lee Vann Corteza ties it up 3 apiece. I don't have my Fargo rate calculator handy, but I think Fargo rate. I think it would predict the final score to be about 9-7 favor of Lee Vann. I think is what Fargo rate would predict the final score to be. So I wonder how close or not close that will be to the actual final score.
Yeah, who knows? We'll see. Oh, there it is. Hey, move your ball. Get your ball
They're
back
going to get
in
into
there.
a fight over this. They're going to get into a fight over this. I know it.
Look at Lee Vann. He's like, what are you talking about? Let me look.
And he's going to move it again. Is Mika going to jump up and move it back? Dry break. Dry break and illegal break, right? Not that it matters because Mika's not going to pass this one back.
I think I thought another ball went in and bounced out.
It might have.
Yeah,
It might have. I miss those sometimes.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it did.
'Cause I'm watching a bunch of different things, and sometimes I miss it when a ball goes in and out of the kitchen.
Hmm. Yeah, probably just bank the 1 up past the 7-5 by the 2 and just try to get on the 3. Yeah. Yeah, just try to get on the 3 there.
Slow down, 1 ball.
Yeah, tough shot trying to roll that ball that far. But there was a lot of balls he could get behind there, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, nice.
Mika, yeah, go ahead.
I say just that was a nice little hit and stick there. You didn't get him hooked behind anything though, but so what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's exactly what he wanted. I don't think he was planning to stick him on anything. He's just making sure he gets the 1 ball up table, play at a good speed to try to leave it on the end rail, and that's really about exactly what he did. He hit it good.
Nice shot, but oh man, that's unfortunate where the cue ball landed.
Yeah, I think he can back cut this in. I think he might have to let the cue ball loose a little bit here because he ain't got much cue ball to where he can put low on it or anything. He just run into the 6. I didn't know he was going to hit the 6. Didn't look quite like he was going to hit the 6 from here.
But that was a nice cut on the 2. Controlled the cue ball nicely. He's got a nice shot on the 3 now. And from here, they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, so just roll over a little bit, shoot the 5 in the side. Shoot.
Yeah, you want to get pretty straight on this 5. That looks perfect. So would you play for the 7 in the same pocket as the 5, or would you play for the 7 somewhere else?
I mean, I would try to. Well, if I would probably play the 7 in the same as the 5. Yeah, it was a little risky. I might actually just stop that ball or draw back a little, and then shoot the 7 on the other side. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if he has an angle to get to the side rail, that's not a bad shot because he can. He's gonna get a good shot off the 6 to the 7 as long as he gets fairly straight on the 6.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking. If as long as you're reasonably straight on the 6, you can get to the 7, no problem. If you leave yourself angle on the 6 and you're coming back and forth or anything like that, it might make the getting on the 7 a little bit more complicated. So that's why I was thinking 7 in the same side as the 5. All right, Lee Vann Corteza 4-3. Oops. I would like to thank Diamond Billiard Products for putting on this event and letting us come in and record these matches for you guys. Also, Billiard Shopping Network. Go check those out. Go check them out. But before you go check them out, be sure you hit the thumbs up and you subscribe to our channel before you leave. Remember to hit that, ring that bell so you get notified when we upload more videos. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get notified. And share. Sharing is caring. Share like it's kindergarten.
Mika watching him. Where you gonna put that ball?
Watching him like a hawk. All right, good break. He's got a cut shot on this too.
Yeah, just mainly focus on making the 2 here. The cue ball looks like it's going to track one rail into about where the 5 is if you just play it with natural. Just play the natural angle. He might choose to put inside on it, but I don't see him doing that. I see him trying to come. If he hits the 5, he can back cut the 3. If not, then I see the cue ball is going to be up on the top rail on the left side, on the left, the far left diamond, somewhere in that area. If he doesn't hit a ball, yes, see, well, he went further down than I thought he would.
There was a nice cut on the 2. Didn't get hooked behind the 7-8 or run into anything. Got a long shot, but
And I dropped his
a
chalk.
shot at the 3.
Dropped his chalk in the table.
That's the problem with diamond tables, man. They like to eat chalk. Once they fall down the pockets, yeah, good luck getting it back.
Yeah, well, yeah. Once it falls in there, it's gone.
Hope it wasn't one of those $30 cubes of chalk. Otherwise, it'd be tearing the table apart to retrieve it.
Yeah, it's like, man, that was my favorite piece of chalk. It's old. It's old and worn out. I've done that before. I had a piece of chalk. I don't know what got into me, but I used this chalk until it was. I mean, it was about an eighth of an inch tall, a quarter of an inch tall, something like that. It was tiny. And I dropped
Was that
it.
one of those? Was that one of those expensive ones, like a $30 a piece, or was this like just something cheap, like some Predator chalk or something?
No, it was just like Master's chalk, and I was just like, but it was just this one piece of chalk. I don't know what I was doing with it, but I just kept using it. And I dropped it at the table one time. I'm like, man, you got to be kidding me. I've had this chalk forever. And now I drop it in the table. I can't get it back. And
Was
I
it your lucky
actually,
chalk?
I mean, I guess so. But I ended up, it ended up falling back out of the table. It ended up coming down. It came through the table. I got lucky and got it back.
Yeah, that's unusual. Usually, once chalk goes down the pockets on diamond tables, yeah, forget about it. You're not getting them back
Yeah, right.
unless you take the table apart.
Yeah, I got lucky. It came all the way through. I don't know how. It came all the way through. I got my chalk back. And finally, I just quit using it. It was so small.
After you went through all the trouble to get it back, you stopped using it.
Yeah, I mean, not right away, but not long
Okay.
after that, I was just like, man, this chalk's way too small. I gotta quit using it.
So that was a nice little touch there on from that 3 to get to the 5, but he may have ended up just a little too straight. Yeah, just any angle at all would have been nice, but I think he was just dead straight on that.
Yeah, and I think he'll choose to play this 6 ball in the, well, I was thinking he might shoot it in the right corner here with a touch of left and come 2 rails out in the middle, but he's going to just, I think he might kill it and come to the other side. It's a tough shot killing it like this, yeah. It's a good shot. I thought there was more angle in that, but he actually hit it kind of hard, and the cue ball still didn't go too far. So that was the right shot. And a good shot.
Made it look easy, but
yeah, because that was a hard shot, really.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. You know, he made it look easy, but it wasn't easy. And Mika's giving them those last 2. So,
Yeah, he said
all right,
he told me
5.
he told me before. He said Lee Vann needs the last 2, so I'm gonna give it to him.
Mika's going to start coming after you after he gets into this fight with Lee Vann for putting the cue ball in the wrong spot. He's going to come after you for putting words in his mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's checking to make sure he's racking them straight too.
He's watching him like a hawk.
Yeah, he is. So I know you. You're not getting anything past me. He's watching where he's putting the cue ball too. Look at him.
Scoot it back.
So, all right, I approve. You may break.
And illegal. 4 ball, only ball that went up. Made 1 ball, got 1 in the kitchen.
Yeah, Mika has a good look at this 2 to get started with. 3 is by the side pocket. That 5-6 is going to be a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, I think he can. Well, I was going to say, I think he can get a good angle on the 4 to maybe slide up for the 5 ball in the other corner past the 7 ball. I think so. It looks like he can. He can either draw back 6 inches. He could draw back 6 to 8 inches and then shoot the 4 and follow off the end rail and come straight up for the 5 past the 7. Or he could slide down and draw from the 4 up, but he's going to go 2 rails, which this ain't a bad choice either. Tables are playing a little shorter now towards the end of the tournament, so this ain't a bad choice, but it looks like he's overran it. Might work out, though. He might have a shot in the side, but he's right in between. 50-yard line.
Yeah, right. I think he's still going to go to the corner, though, because he can come 3 rails around. That's a nice shot. And now we're right back in line. Can he hold this cue ball, or is he gonna like come across for the like short side?
Yeah, so I think
Come
he'll
across
come.
for short side.
Yeah.
It's a lot of conceding of 9 balls going on here. That's all right. All right, Mika closes up that gap, gets it to within 1, 5-4. Yeah, that two-game lead that Lee Vann has had, that was the biggest gap in the score we've had so far. So they are keeping it close.
Now if I was Lee Van, if after Mika like picking at my rack, so being so
Right.
picky, I'd get up here. If I found one little thing, I would be like, "Hey man, move your ball over. You got this gap in the rack or something." I mean, I would say I'd have to do something. But there's also a lot of times I'm just like, I don't care what my opponent does. I just worry about what I got to do when I get back to the table.
Right.
A lot
You're
of
just
times
like,
too.
yeah. Yep, you're just like, yeah, whatever. Whatever, dude. Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, this is too little of a thing for me to care about. So I guess it was illegal because I think he's making Lee Van walk to the table. I think, didn't he? And then I guess told Mika Mika to shoot.
Yeah, I believe that is correct. So Mika will have to make a good hit on this too. He can't push out.
Or no, I think the two ball it came around, so I think it was legal. But I thought I seen Lee Van come to the table because Mika's pushing.
All right.
We're seeing things, so it's all right.
Yeah, or seeing things, or not seeing things.
Yeah, right.
Like,
So he'll probably decide to play the bank the two behind those balls up table. Yeah, just like that. Play the cue ball across. I was getting there. I was trying to decide what to do with the cue ball, and he went ahead and shot.
I was looking at. In my mind, I was thinking, try to come back and forth, try to like over behind the 3 and the 2 ball down this way. I was trying to figure out what would be the best way to get there, but this works pretty nicely too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Mika will get a hit here, but I mean, any safety is better than no safety. But if you play safe, you remember you always give your opponent a chance to get lucky on you.
Mm-hmm. They might, they might kick something in and run out. They may kick and leave you safe. You never know. But not this time. This worked out for Lee Vann. Looks like he might brush off the 5 going forward for the 3. No, was able to avoid the 5 entirely. Not much angle on this 3 to get back for the 4. He's got a little. He does have a little bit of angle.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to force the cue ball up table, not to shoot. Or no, he can follow with high left, come off the bottom rail here, and then spin between the 5-8, and then go up closer to the end rail, and then you'll have a cut on the 4. Oh, he didn't get enough left on it. The 5 ball might have helped him, though. Might have got him far enough down where he can make the 4.
He might be able to bank the 4, but I don't think he can shoot it straight in. And is that going to leave a shot? I think that leaves a shot. Oh, yeah, that leaves a shot.
Yeah, so Mika's looking to tie it back up here. 5-5. If he can make these last 2 balls.
Yeah, like that shot right there where Mika came around for the 8 and a side. I think normally you'd rather come up short rather than going long like he did. If you come up short, you can go up and down table and, the empty part of the table where you don't have to worry about moving around balls. When you go long, you might have to worry about trying to navigate around the 9 ball or something.
Well, no, I think normally you want to try to be on the side of the ball he was on. That way you're always going towards your next ball. You don't want to, because it's better to not have to roll away from it than to be able to roll towards it. So I mean, but with 2 balls left on the table, it's really no big deal. But more room for error, really, if he's got to go up table and come back down. He could hit too soft and stay way up table, hit it too hard and come down 50-yard line. At least this way, he's probably going to have a better speed coming towards the ball and then coming back up, because then he can come back to middle table. If he goes too far, he'll be middle table. And if he's probably, I think he's more safe going the way he did, but should be okay either way, I'd say still.
All right. Yeah, because my thinking is, if you don't get straight in on that ball on the side, if you have to go to the end rail and back, my thinking is I'd rather go to the end of the table where there aren't balls in the way. It's just my thinking, because you don't have to worry about running in the balls or trying to do extra spin to avoid hitting them and stuff like that. That's just my thinking on it, but no, I'm learning something here.
Yeah, but if you come short, if you get the angle to go up table and you get a small angle, then it's no good, because then you really have to power it or something to go around.
Exactly.
But that's why
I'm catching on.
You make sure you get on the top side.
Okay, I got you. I'm
now
slowly
on the
catching on. 9 on the break.
Mika, he's got a lead now.
Yep, back in the lead since the beginning of the set. Beginning of the set, he won the first game, but I think that was the last time he had the lead. Actually, no, Mika won the first 2 games, right? Yeah, I think he won the first 2. And then Vann won a couple. But yeah, they've been back and forth.
Yeah, it's definitely been a good match here.
That 9 went straight into the corner without anything hitting it, right?
The cue ball kicked it or cut it down. He made a ball on the break, and the cue ball, or no, yeah, he did make another ball, I think. But the cue ball come off the side rail and come back and cut the 9 straight in the corner.
Okay. Mika looking to kick safe here.
Yeah, he's going to kick and stick, I believe, yeah. Tried hit it a little bit too far on the side of the 1.
Yeah, didn't hit it quite full enough. Brings Lee Vann to the table. It's got a little bit of angle on this one. Have to draw over between the 3-4.
Yeah, I believe so. Oh.
I thought he had angle. Maybe he didn't have angle.
Yeah, I guess not. He's trying to force something over. But it worked out. Got safe. We'll take it.
Right.
And so now he's probably just going to cut this one in the side, roll it in, and come between the 7-9 and come back up middle table for the 2 ball. Oh, yeah, a little too far. He's going to bump the 2. Oh, he might still have a shot. I'm not sure.
I don't think he can make it. I think he can see it but not make it. May have to just bank the 2 up by the 3.
Don't hit too much of a 3. Yeah, it didn't come out enough for Mika to have a shot. He can see the edge, half a ball or so. Can't make it.
So what are you thinking? How are you playing safe here? You're just going to thin off the 2, try to get the cue ball like down near this bottom right corner using the 5 as a blocker? What are you thinking?
I don't think he really has blockers here. Yeah. Oh, that was a pretty creative shot. I know he definitely wasn't trying to make it. But that was a creative shot, banking the 2 up table that way and trying to get behind those balls. But I probably would have chose to bank the ball towards the 6-7 and took my chance and just tried to play the cue ball off the bottom rail and then the side rail up by the 5 and then come down to the end rail down here. And just try to leave them long and maybe get cover. So it looks like you got to play the 3, 4, 5 and probably just play safe on the 6. Because the balls are so far away, it's very risky to try to break it out. And if you miss it, you might get in a bad position for safe. So I really think he's going to play safe with the 6.
Yeah, because nothing sits good for a breakout. So I think, yeah, like you say, just trying to break it out can get you into a worse predicament where now you can't even play safe.
Yeah, and I mean he can get an angle on the 5 to try to break them out. You can for sure. I don't know, but I just don't think so. I think you have to go ahead and just play safe on the 6.
Or
oh yeah, he sees it as, well, I'll just go for both and take my chance. If I make the 4, I'm gonna get to still play safe with the 6. I'll make the 5, play safe with the 6. But if I make the 9, that's game over. I win.
It was some good thinking there by Lee Vann.
Yeah, that was a great shot. Great idea. I like that.
So that nice little creative shot ties up the game, ties up this match, 6 apiece. Oh, here comes Mika.
Yep, scoot it back.
All right, that was an illegal break. He made 1 ball, but I don't think anything went past the head string.
Yeah, I don't think anything went up table.
And looks like Mika has a good shot on this one to the side.
Yep, slow
Mika
down,
on top
cue
of the
ball.
2.
Slow down.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, just getting close to his work. No problem.
Just come over for this. I guess he's going to be playing for a 3-6 combo. Handles it no problem.
Yeah, and he'll probably play this with left and come between the 4-8. Yeah, bounce a little off the rail. Not too far. Now just come probably 2 rails. Shoot the 5 in the corner, I would say. Or you could possibly hit this with a little bit of inside and play the 5 in the side, which is what he chose to do. Which ain't bad, but you got to hit it if you're going to get there. Got to hit it a little harder than that.
Yeah, I think it came just far enough. He can cut this in, come 3 rails around.
Oh, I thought he overcut it at first.
Almost. Pretty close. All right, says that's good. All right, Mika regaining the lead. 7-6, race to 9.
So we both said it's gonna be. We thought it was gonna be a close one. You can't play with 2 9 balls, guys.
He's got 2 9. Where did extra 9 ball come from? Oh, there was a ball stuck on a previous rack. They went and grabbed some balls.
Yeah.
Well, if you do play with 2 9 balls, if you make them both, do you get 2 points?
Yeah, right. You should, huh?
All right, here we go. Mika with the break.
Nice break there. He's got a shot at the 2, it looks like.
Yeah, I believe that 2 goes. I think he has enough room to make it.
I think this is the shot of the rack. You make the 2 ball, And I think it's all good from there. The 4's laying the hole, get on the 5, 6 in the side, roll out, 7 in the corner, 8 in the side, 9 in the other corner.
Yeah, even if something were to happen and you hook yourself trying to get to the 4, you could still kick it in probably.
Yeah, looks like this should be a fairly easy rack for Mika. To get on the hill with, and Lee Vann will need the last 3 games to win this match. If Mika gets out here.
And I see no reason why he shouldn't get out here, unless he misses a 6. That's about the only trouble he could get into, I think. All right, well, if Lee Vann is going to give it to you, I will. That's good, Mika. You don't have to shoot those.
Yeah.
All right, he's giving it to him. All right. Mika Immonen on the hill. On the hill and breaking.
Yeah, so Mika needs 1, and Lee Vann needs everyone.
Like in one pocket when they say he needs a ball and the other guy needs them all.
Right.
Uh-oh, cue ball.
Oh,
right.
no. And he hit him good, too.
Just what Lee Vann needed. Ball in hand with a nice open layout here. 2 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5. Actually, 2 to the 3 to the 4 to the 5. Oh, yeah, that's not the. It's not just the shoot stop that you want, but yeah, especially 3 to the 4. Playing for the 3 in the side and don't go too far.
Yeah, he went a little far. You know, this whole match, he's went a little far on everything, really.
So you think you still go forward, try to go follow off the 6th, like you can like scratch in the side. Oh man, and he almost did scratch in the side.
Woo!
But he got there.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster.
I think that made Mika sit up a little bit taller in his chair for a second there. It's like, never mind. Well, he's come up a little short. He's going to have to let this cue ball go back and forth a couple times. Handles it with ease. At least made it look easy anyway.
Yeah, so he'll probably choose to follow out of this because it looks like he got too much angle to draw back and stay above the 9. Well, he's winding up like he might draw. Might just kill it right there. Oh, no, he went ahead. He went to the other side. I got you. Yeah, see, he overran that. He's trying to play for the corner. That's been the whole match, really. This table, it might be faster than the other ones he's played on, you know. We were talking about that in another match, asking if someone said these tables were faster than the other ones. Because
I heard someone say that this table was playing pretty fast.
Yeah, and the way Lee Vann's playing, you don't see him overrun balls like this often because he keeps overrunning everything. He's overpowering all of his shots.
But he manages to persevere. Adds another game to his tally.
All right, Lee Van, we want to see you break and run right here. We want to see Hill Hill. We want to see a Hill Hill match.
Spectators love Hill Hill. Tournament directors hate Hill Hill. Spectators want all the matches to go 9-8, and tournament directors want them to all go 9-0.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the rack inspector, or the cue ball placement inspector, the line judge. Yeah, he's the line judge.
Made a ball, got two balls passed, and he can't see enough of the one to make it. He's gonna have to do something here. I think he's gonna have to maybe try to bank the one with low left, cross corner, and just play it hard enough where if you miss, the one don't hang in the corner because the cue ball will be up table. I don't really see much else he can do from here. It don't look like he's really got a good safe. Might push out.
If you were to bank that one to that upper left corner with with the left spin, does that send the cue ball at that two ball that's hanging in that bottom right corner? Is that like a two-way shot?
No, the cue ball should go about where he aimed now, or it went.
Okay.
That's where, yeah. Just, I think he hit it a little hard, though. And he left Mika a chance. Mika can cut this ball in the side. And the two's hanging. Looks good for Mika from here. I mean, he's got a chance. He's on the hill. He's got a chance. He's at the table.
Yeah, as long as you're not hooked on the two, you figured to, yeah.
Oh, don't hook him, 8 ball.
I think he's okay.
Looks close. That two ball is very deep.
It is.
But I think he can see enough. I mean, he can get close enough to it to make it. Now you got to watch the scratch in the side here when you come around. You kick, and then it hits the two, and it hits the bottom rail, hits the side rail, and then it comes over and scratches in the side by the 3. You got to watch this scratch. I don't know, and just don't curve too much around the 8 if you are hooked, because you don't want to follow the 2 in.
He might be able to see enough of it where he can just hit the ball kind of full and just come one rail up.
Hey, good call. I didn't think he could see it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure until I had to look at it, like tilt my head 4 different ways to see, and I thought he might be able to see enough of it where he could just come up one rail.
Well, he in the beginning when he looked at it, he come down. He looked at coming off the rail of the ball for the ball. So I thought he was hooked.
I think he was doing that just to mess with us. I'm pretty sure that's why.
Yeah, just to give us something to talk about.
He says, I can see this ball straight in, but I'm going to mess with those commentators. I'm going to act like I'm going to come rail first. He's like that. He's a troublemaker.
Yeah. I don't think he was trying to hit the 8 there. I think he was trying to go past the 8 so he would have a better shot on the 5 here.
So are you playing position for the 6 on the side, like try to get the cue ball back like in the vicinity where it is now? Oh, yeah. He's missed the 5.
Come up past the 8 like he did, yeah. It's kind of that same show we was talking earlier. Have the angle down pass. But if you have too much angle, then of course it would be no good because you can't hold the cue ball up there. But, oh man, on the heel. Needed that one.
Yep, this has the makings of Hill Hill. Now, Lee Vann, I think you might have to play for the 6 to the corner, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, just draw back for the 7 here. Yep, just like that. Now just follow up, shoot the 8 in the side. Here, the bottom side pocket, and then shoot the 9 in the corner. You don't want to roll too far here. You want to make sure you stay on the bottom side of this 8, so you got, or the left side of the 8 from here, so you got the angle to come up for the 9.
Yeah, the position's natural. It's just all about the speed control.
Yep, just like
Yeah,
that.
This will do. All right, hill.
All right, here we go.
This is when Lee Vann looks over to Mika and says, start over and double the bet.
Yeah, or back it and jack it. But no, he's probably like, you want to back it and reduce it?
Back and reduce it.
Back it and drop the bet.
All right, Mika checking the rack. All right, here we go with the final break of this set. That's just cracking me up. Sorry. All right, I approve. You may break.
Yeah. All right, I'll place your cue ball on the break. You place my cue ball on the break.
Hey, he's made a couple. And he's got to look at this. The one ball's still on the table. I was looking at the 2, but the one's still there.
Does he have a shot? If the 1 goes, the 2 goes. He's got a chance here to get out if he can see this 1 ball. But it's close for sure.
It's real close. I think it goes, but it is close. Lee Vann, he got down and looked at it 3 different times. So if he can't tell even when he's right there at the table, then there's no way I can tell. Yep, now he's looking at it from the other side. And I think the 2 passes the 7. So if he does make this one, I think the 2 passes, right? Looks like it does.
Yeah, the 2 passes the 7. I did see that a while ago. It looks like he's shooting at it. I think the 1 does go.
Or at least he thinks it goes. Unless he's like maybe putting a little bit of inside on it or something, trying to throw it a little. But no, he just shot it straight in. All right, this is not looking good for Mika. Especially if that 2 goes, which we think it does. Once he gets past this 2, it should be lights out.
Yeah, Mika can't be feeling good now. Up 8-6. Was it 8-6 or 8-7? He missed 8-7, and he missed that 5 ball last rack. He had a chance. Definitely beating himself up in the chair over there. I know how it is. We've all done it.
But it's not over yet. Funny things always seem to happen when it's hill.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not saying it's over. I'm just saying that, you know, that feeling. You had a chance. Now the other guy's running out. Hill.
Yep. Lee Vann just taking his time. Doesn't want to rush into anything. Center of the pocket. Give yourself some nice angle to come across for the 8.
Yeah, so now he's going to draw out of this, draw the top rail, bottom rail, and then back out in the middle and shoot the 8, looks like. Shoot the 8 in the top corner, yeah, just like that. Yeah, you want straight in on this 8 so you could stop it, but he'll just, it looks like he has small angle, he'll just draw across the 9 and shoot it in the same pocket as the 8, maybe, if he's got enough angle. If not, he'll just stop it. Yeah.
And is he making him shoot it? He is not making him shoot it. All right, Lee Vann Corteza defeating and eliminating Mika Immonen from this tournament. That was a great match. That was hard fought by both players. It was close the whole way. That was an enjoyable match. Yeah, that's about how you missed a 5-ball. All right. Sorry about that. So Skyler, thank you very much for sitting in with us. We've had a lot of fun having you here, and hope we can do this again sometime.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
And you guys be sure to subscribe to our channel so you get notified when we upload more of these Derby City matches, because we still have some more coming. We got plenty of One Pocket coming up too. So you guys make sure you're subscribed. And Kevin Ross, Skyler Woodward for Railbirds. See you guys.